Today we are going to check out a pretty stylish, popular, upscale yakiniku, that's grilled meat restaurant in Gotanda, Tokyo, Japan, called Ushigoro Bambina. In Gotanda, there are at least 20 different yakiniku restaurants. The reason why we chose this one to eat tonight is because it has a pretty high score on Taberogu, 3.62. Aside from this branch, it also has several other branches in Tokyo such as Ebisu, Shibuya, Nakameguro, Shimbashi, Ginza, etc. You better make a reservation because it does get really crowded. We arrived at 6 p.m. early dinner. It was just getting crowded. They are famous for their A5 grade black Wagyu beef and reasonably priced wines. So for people who love wine and tasty meat, this is the perfect place for you. They also have carpaccio sushi on the menu, but of course they are famous for their grilled meat. You can order a la carte, or better yet, order their courses starting from 5,000 yen all the way up to around 10,000 yen. So around 50 to 100 US dollars. So we went for the 5,000 yen course. For appetizers, we had the Ushigoro salad, potato salad with cream cheese and kimchi. So far, so good. Every piece of meat has its own particular way of eating it. Some meat goes well with rice, egg yolk, a particular sauce, condiments. They will teach us exactly how to pair the meat. Love Japanese eggs because the yolk color is bright orange and it has a strong yolk flavor. So sometimes we cook the meat ourselves, but other times they have an expert like this one to come in to cook for us because she knows exactly what she's doing. She knows how to cook it perfectly. The meat is super juicy, tasty, tender, absolutely delicious to the max. After cooking each piece of meat, they would change the grill. Despite the fact that the grill is still really clean and working perfectly, this piece of meat goes amazingly well with the egg yolk and sauce in sukiyaki style. I wanted to keep using the same sauce, but the waitress took it away because for the next piece of meat, we're supposed to use different condiments such as lemon juice, horseradish, etc. Sometimes skinnier meat could become a bit dry, but this one is still really juicy and yummy. They are very particular in pairing a particular type of meat with a particular type of sauce. We didn't drink tonight, but we can imagine how particular they'd be with pairing the special meats with different types of wine. Sometimes the thicker meat, harami, could be on the tough side, but this particular harami was soft and tender, super yummy. They also try not to overcook the meat. They try to keep it as raw as possible. Since the meat is of high quality, it's really fresh. I'm having an out-of-body experience. Every single piece of meat is super delicious, tasty, tender, juicy. The food is absolutely perfect and delicious, reasonably priced in this restaurant. A little tiny concern that I may have is because of the pandemic, we did have a temperature check at the front of the restaurant, but when we walked in, they didn't really have any petition. We were sitting kind of close to other customers. It was okay at the beginning at 6 p.m., but maybe because it's a Saturday, it was getting more and more crowded, and we were actually quite close to some of the customers. It's understandable because the restaurant is very popular. The bill was around 1,100 yen for the two of us, so around 110 US dollars for two people, around 55 US dollars per person. It's pricier than an average yakiniku restaurant, but really reasonable for such high quality A5 Wagyu beef. After such delicious hot meal at the end, we had the cold noodle, which was refreshing and really mochi, very chewy in texture. The food was so memorable. This restaurant is definitely on our must-go yakiniku restaurant list.